Walking is often praised as the best exercise for older adults. It's low impact, requires no special equipment, and is a great way to stay active. But what if walking too much after 70 could actually speed up aging? Many seniors rely solely on walking as their main form of exercise, believing it's enough to keep them strong, balanced, and independent. However, doctors are now warning that focusing only on walking may lead to muscle loss, joint strain, and a decline in mobility. If you're over 70 and your daily routine revolves around walking, it's time to rethink your approach. In this video, we'll explore why walking alone isn't enough and uncover 5 essential priorities that can keep you stronger, healthier, and more independent. These simple but effective adjustments will protect your muscles, joints, and balance, and even help slow the aging process. Stick with me until the end, because the final tip is a game changer that very few people talk about, yet could be the secret to living a longer, healthier life. 1. Strength training, the key to preventing muscle loss. Many people assume that walking is the best way to stay fit after 70. But what if I told you that relying solely on walking might actually be accelerating muscle loss? As we age, a condition called sarcopenia, the gradual decline of muscle mass, becomes a major concern. This isn't just about looking toned. Losing muscle means losing strength, balance, and independence. Walking, while beneficial for cardiovascular health, does little to stimulate muscle growth because it doesn't provide enough resistance to maintain or build strength. To combat muscle deterioration, experts recommend incorporating strength training into your routine. This doesn't mean lifting heavy weights at the gym. Simple bodyweight exercises like squats, wall push-ups, and seated leg lifts can be highly effective. Using resistance bands or light dumbbells can also help strengthen muscles without causing strain. The goal is to challenge your muscles just enough to keep them engaged and prevent them from weakening over time. A great example is Robert, a 74-year-old retiree who walked every day but began noticing difficulty getting up from chairs or carrying grocery bags. His doctor advised him to add strength exercises to his routine, and within months, he regained his strength and confidence. The key is progressive resistance, starting small and gradually increasing the difficulty. Studies show that even people in their 80s and 90s can rebuild muscle mass with consistent strength training. If you want to check your muscle strength, try this simple test. Sit in a chair and stand up without using your hands. If it's difficult or feels unstable, it's a sign that your muscles need strengthening. The good news? It's never too late to start. By adding just 10 to 15 minutes of strength exercises a few times a week, you can protect your muscles, maintain mobility, and ensure a more active, independent life. 2. Balance and stability, preventing falls and staying steady. Walking is an excellent way to keep moving, but it does very little to improve balance. Many seniors assume that because they walk regularly, their stability is fine, but the reality is that balance is a skill that declines with age, unless it is intentionally trained. Falls are one of the leading causes of injury in older adults, and they often occur not because of weak legs, but due to poor coordination and balance. After 70, your stabilizing muscles in the feet, ankles, and core weaken, and your reflexes slow down. This means a simple misstep, like stepping off a curb or slipping on a wet floor, can result in a serious fall. Walking alone does not engage the small stabilizing muscles needed to prevent these accidents. That's why balance training is crucial. Take Edward, a 76-year-old who walked daily but nearly fell while stepping off a curb. He caught himself, but the experience left him shaken. His doctor recommended simple balance exercises, like standing on one leg while brushing his teeth or walking heel to toe in a straight line. Within a few weeks, his steps felt steadier and his confidence returned. Want to test your balance? Stand near a chair and lift one foot off the ground. Hold for at least 10 seconds. If you wobble or need support, it's a sign your balance needs work. Simple balance drills can prevent falls, improve coordination, and help you move with confidence as you age. 3. Strength training, preserving muscle mass and preventing weakness. Walking engages the lower body, but it doesn't build or maintain muscle strength effectively. And after 70, muscle loss, sarcopenia, becomes a serious concern. If left unaddressed, muscles shrink, making simple tasks like standing up from a chair, lifting groceries, or opening a jar increasingly difficult. Without strength training, your muscles will weaken over time, no matter how much you walk. Strength training doesn't mean lifting heavy weights. Even small exercises like bodyweight squats, resistance band exercises, or lifting light dumbbells can preserve muscle mass and improve daily function. Strong muscles also mean better balance, fewer falls, and greater independence. Take Robert, a 74-year-old who walked daily, but noticed he was struggling to lift objects and needed to push off his hands to stand up. His doctor explained that walking alone wasn't enough to maintain strength. After adding resistance exercises a few times a week, Robert regained his strength, confidence, and mobility. Want to check your muscle strength? Sit in a chair and stand up without using your hands. If you struggle, it's time to start strength training. Muscle is your body's armor against aging. It's never too late to start preserving it. 4. Core and posture exercises, protecting your spine and stability. Walking might keep your legs moving, but it does very little for your core muscles, the deep stabilizers in your abdomen and lower back that keep you upright and balanced. As you age, a weak core leads to poor posture, back pain, and an increased risk of falls. Many seniors experience a forward-leaning posture, making it harder to maintain balance and move with ease. The key to avoiding this is to strengthen the core muscles that support your spine. Simple exercises like seated pelvic tilts, standing posture resets, and abdominal bracing can work wonders. Even something as easy as pressing your back against a wall and holding the position helps retrain your body to stand tall. Research shows that a strong core reduces back pain, improves breathing, and even enhances digestion. Take Harold, a 75-year-old who walked daily but noticed his shoulders rounding forward and his back aching. His doctor explained that years of neglecting core exercises had weakened his spinal support. After adding just a few minutes of core work each day, he stood straighter, moved with more confidence, and even felt more energetic. Want to check your core strength? Stand against a wall with your head, shoulders, and hips touching it. Hold this position for 30 seconds. If it feels unnatural or strained, your core needs attention. Strengthening these muscles will not only improve posture, but also help prevent falls and injuries that could drastically impact mobility after 70. 5. Joint protection and low-impact movements, reducing wear and tear. Walking is low impact compared to running, but it still places repetitive stress on the knees, hips, and ankles, especially if it's the only form of exercise you do. Over time, joint cartilage wears down, leading to stiffness, discomfort, and reduced mobility. Many seniors push through the pain, believing it's just part of aging, but in reality, joint strain can be prevented and even reversed with the right approach. Instead of relying only on walking, incorporate joint-friendly activities like swimming, cycling, or Tai Chi. These exercises provide movement without jarring impacts, helping to lubricate joints and maintain flexibility. Even gentle seated leg lifts and ankle circles can help keep joints healthy. Consider Raymond, a 77-year-old who loved walking but developed persistent knee pain. His doctor advised him to reduce long walks and include water aerobics and stretching. Within weeks, his stiffness eased, and he was able to move more freely without discomfort. Try this simple test. Sit in a chair and stand up slowly without using your hands. If you feel knee pain or stiffness, your joints need extra care. The goal isn't to stop walking, but to balance it with other activities that protect and support joint health for years to come. 6. Flexibility and mobility, keeping your body agile and pain-free. Walking is great for endurance, but it doesn't do much to stretch and lengthen muscles. Over time, this leads to tight joints, restricted movement, and increased injury risk. Have you ever struggled to bend down to tie your shoes or turn your head while driving? That is a sign that your flexibility is declining, and if left unchecked, it can significantly limit your independence. Maintaining flexibility doesn't mean doing complicated yoga poses. Simple daily stretches like neck rolls, shoulder shrugs, knee-to-chest stretches, and gentle spinal twists can improve range of motion and reduce stiffness. Keeping muscles loose helps prevent aches, improves blood circulation, and keeps movements fluid. Look at Walter, a 78-year-old who walked daily but noticed his back and shoulders feeling stiff. His doctor recommended adding 10 minutes of mobility exercises each day. Within a few weeks, he felt looser, stronger, and more comfortable in his movements. Want to check your flexibility? Turn your head as far as you can to the right, then to the left. If the motion feels tight or restricted, it's time to prioritize mobility work. Just 10 to 15 minutes of flexibility training a day can make daily movements easier and keep your body agile well into your later years. 7. Core strength and posture, protecting your spine and stability. Walking is great for cardiovascular health, but it does little to strengthen your core. And after 70, this becomes a critical issue. Your core muscles, including your abdominals, obliques, and lower back, are responsible for keeping your spine aligned, your balance steady, and your body stable. Without a strong core, you may start to slouch, feel lower back pain, or struggle with balance, all of which can increase the risk of falls and injuries. Many older adults don't notice their core weakening until it starts affecting daily movements. If you struggle to stand up straight for long periods, experience discomfort in your lower back, or catch yourself slouching, it's likely that your core muscles have weakened. Walking doesn't engage these deep stabilizing muscles, which is why dedicated core exercises are necessary. Take Harold, a 75-year-old who walked daily but noticed his posture deteriorating and back pain increasing. His doctor explained that his core muscles were too weak to support his spine properly. After adding gentle core exercises like seated pelvic tilts, posture resets, and abdominal bracing, Harold's pain disappeared and his posture naturally improved. A quick test: stand with your back flat against a wall, pressing your head, shoulders, and hips into it. Hold for 30 seconds. If it feels forced or unnatural, it's a sign that your core needs strengthening. Simple core exercises can improve balance, reduce joint pain, and help you maintain an upright posture for years to come. 8. Joint protection and low-impact movements, reducing strain and preventing wear. While walking is often considered a low-impact exercise, it still places repetitive stress on the joints, particularly the knees, hips, and ankles. Over time, this can accelerate joint wear, leading to stiffness, pain, and limited mobility. Many seniors assume that joint discomfort is just part of aging, but in reality, it often results from excessive wear without proper support. After 70, your cartilage thins and joint fluid decreases, making recovery from repetitive movement slower. If you feel stiffness in your knees after walking, notice creaky hips when standing up, or experience aching feet, these are signs that your joints need more care. Simply reducing the amount you walk won't fix the issue. You need to incorporate joint-friendly, low-impact movements. Take Raymond, a 77-year-old who relied on walking but started experiencing stiff knees and back pain after his daily walks. His doctor advised cutting back on long walks and adding joint-friendly exercises like swimming, cycling, and chair-based stretches. Within weeks, his pain subsided and his overall mobility improved, without sacrificing his active lifestyle. Want to test your joint health? Sit in a chair and stand up slowly without using your hands. If you feel stiffness or discomfort in your knees, hips, or lower back, it's a sign that your joints need more than just walking to stay healthy. Adding low-impact movements like swimming, tai chi, or water aerobics can reduce strain, improve flexibility, and keep your joints in optimal condition for years to come. Conclusion: relying solely on walking after 70 may seem like a good strategy to maintain health, but as we've seen, it is not enough to protect your body from aging-related decline. While walking keeps your legs moving and supports heart health, it does not prevent muscle loss, maintain balance, or protect your joints from wear and tear. To truly preserve mobility, strength, and independence, it's essential to incorporate strength training, balance exercises, flexibility work, core stability, and low-impact movements into your routine. Each of these elements plays a crucial role in keeping your body functional and resilient. Strength training combats muscle loss. Balance exercises reduce the risk of falls. Flexibility training keeps your joints mobile, and core exercises ensure proper posture and spinal support. Meanwhile, low-impact activities like swimming and cycling protect your joints while keeping you active. By diversifying your physical activity, you not only extend your mobility, but also enhance your quality of life and longevity. Aging is not about limitations, but about adaptation. If you want to continue moving freely, avoiding pain, and staying independent, the key is to train smarter, not just more. Walking should be part of your routine, but it should not be the only thing you do. By making these adjustments today, you can age with strength, confidence, and the ability to enjoy life on your own terms.